Hi guys, and here again from Mad Lad Designs, continuing the playthrough of One Deck Dungeon. We've been through all 3 floors and now we're going to be facing off against the big boss, the dragon. But before we do that, I want to correct a mistake, or I want to address a mistake that I've been doing throughout the entire game. And this is how I thought it should have been played. And it all has to do with the Paladin's skill of Valiant. Okay, the Paladin's skill Valiant states that place a heroic die here, a maximum of 2, if you open a door with these at the top, 4 of these. Which I did, and when I opened 2 doors I put 2 dice on, and then I used these 2 dice for the rest of the game. For every combat I'd roll them, and then when I'm finished with them I'd put them back on here. And then of course the next combat I'd roll them and put them back, and so forth and so forth. However, that is incorrect. Once these have been rolled, these are then spent, as it were, and they're placed off to one side, and the only time you can get these dice back are when you open more of these doors. So every time you gain them, that's fine. Every time you roll them, you don't have to roll both of them, you can roll just one of them. However, once you've rolled it and you've used it for whatever combat you're going to use it for, that is then spent. These are then put off to one side, and then you can only get them back when you turn over a door with 4 experience points. Then you would get one back, and of course again if you open the door with another 4 experience points you can get them back. So the way the Paladin's Valiant skill works is you get them, you spend them, then you have to open doors with those 4 icons at the top to buy them back. Whereas I have been using them constantly throughout the game. That's incorrect. So what I'm going to do here is, because I have them, is I am going to roll a dice, and on a 1, 2 or 3 I'm going to say that I would not have spent these last dice knowing that I would not get them back for the boss battle. I would have kept them for the boss battle. So 1, 2 or 3 I'll say I would have kept them. 4, 5, 6 I would have said I needed to use them for whatever I needed to use them for, so they would be spent. So 1, 2 or 3 I'm going to keep them. 4, 5 or 6 then they're out, I'm going to have spent them. So let's see what we get. So 1, 2 or 3 was keeping them, so I'm going to keep them. Right, so, but as soon as I use them, they are then spent and I can't use them again. So, we are going to be tackling the dragon. And what we need to do is, we need to fill these skull boxes at least. For every skull box we fill, we can do 1 damage to the dragon. And in fact, I'm going to put some damage on so I know. I'm going to put health on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the dragon's got 6 health, so every time I'm covering one of these skulls, I'm going to take 1 health off the dragon. Okay, so I am going to then use all these dice. I cannot use heroic dice on the skulls, but I can use them for other things. So I've got all these, I've got these 2, shall I use them? Yeah, I'm going to use them right now. This from my armor crush, because it is a battle, and this this experience bonus die I could use for anything for my leveling up. So I've got all these to roll. Right, let's see what we get and where I can place them. Here we go. Okay, let's have a look. Let's work this out. So I can certainly place a 6 there. Let's have a look. I need to cover these 2 5s, which I can cover with these black die. So I need to do a 16, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and one of these can make it 17. So I can use a heroic die on here because there's no skull. So that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And I need to make a 16 in here. Let's have a look. So let's see what I can do. I am going to put let's put that there, to put this here to let me place a 6 in an armor box, so I can then place this here. It's an armor box. I need 16 in there, so I'm going to go 5. 5, 6, 7. Let's see if I can. Right, how do I get to 16? I cannot use this, or this, because it needs to be a magic die, blue. 5, 6, 10, 15. Okay, so I am going to exchange these two for a black 5. Oh, no, I can't, because I've put a 5 there, didn't I? Oh dear, let's have a look. I'll change these two into a black 1. So, and 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to change these two into a black 4. Oh, I can't change. If you don't have the dice, there's no black 4 left, then you can't do it. Oh, right, okie doke. So I can't use these. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 will not cover that 16. So I'm going to take, can I put something there? No. So I'm going to take 5 damage. 4 from there, 1 from there, that's 5. However, I can round half and round up. So 5, half of 5 is 2.5, rounded up is 3. I'm going to take 3 damage. However, I've covered one box with a skull, so the dragon is going to take a damage. I think that is it. So these two from the Valiant skill have been spent. I cannot use them anymore. So I need back 5 combat, 3 agility, 3 magic, 1 in valor, 1 here, and this is going to go back into the box. Right, so that is round 1, fighting the dragon. I think I am going to heal myself with a potion. So I'm going to get 3 health back. I think I'm also going to spend another potion on the mana to roll an extra 3 blue die. I think I'm going to need it. So that is now spent. So I can now roll, yes, I can roll all these. Here we go. Right. Oh, What was that? Was that a 1? Let's have a look. That was a 3. Let's see what we've got. So in the blue we've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 4, 5, 6, that's 10, 11, 12, 13. Right. Oh no. Okay, I need to fill these 2 boxes before I can fill anything else. And I don't think I can fill those 2 boxes. I need 2 red 5s. I can't even swap because I've only got 1 6. I've no 5s. Right. I don't think I can. No, I don't think I can do anything. I need to fill those 5 boxes. Nope, I can't fill those 5 boxes, which means I can't even fill any of the other boxes. I think that's correct. I think that's right. I'm sure you guys will point it out to me, but from what I can see, I need to fill these 2 5 boxes in, and it needs to be agility or heroic dice, or I can swap 2 for another heroic dice, but I need, because if I swap a 6 and anything else, you always get the lowest dice. I think that is it. I think that's it, guys. Yeah, all those dice I had and I can't even fill those boxes. So I will take 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Even if I half that and round it up, that's going to be more than 4. So that's going to be what, 5.5 rounded up is 6. I've only got 4 health. I'm done. The dragon has burnt me to a crisp. Well, I didn't get very far, did I? I managed to knock 1 health off the dragon, but that was it. He was too much for me in the end. But there you go, guys. That is 1 deck dungeon. That is how you play it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I didn't make too many mistakes, apart from that valiant mistake where you spend the die and you only get them back when you turn over a card with the 4 experience. You don't keep the dice constantly throughout the game like I did. So that game would have been much harder if I'd played correctly with that. But that's it, guys. Yeah, boss got me. That is 1 deck dungeon. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.